Samsung is making a splash with its 10th anniversary Galaxy phone. Here's how it compares on paper to the iPhone XS. These top-of-the-line phones come with a premium price tag. In the US, the Galaxy S10 starts at $900, while the iPhone XS starts at $1,000. While many phones from 2018 embraced a notch in the screen to fit the front-facing camera, the S10 instead has a hole-punch camera at the front of the screen. The display itself is a 6.1-inch edge-to-edge AMOLED and has Gorilla Glass 6 to protect it from drops and scratches, with Gorilla Glass 5 around the back. The iPhone XS is a 5.8-inch OLED screen, and while we don't know officially if it's Gorilla Glass or not, Apple says it's the most durable glass ever on a smartphone. Both also come in a larger screen version. The S10 Plus is 6.4 inches and the XS Max is 6.5. The S10 Plus also has two front-facing cameras, which is how you can tell them apart. Apple's phone comes in space grey, silver or gold, while Samsung is pink, black, blue or white in the US. The S10 Plus adds the option of a ceramic finish in black or white. And if you're a fan of the headphone jack, the Galaxy is the only one that has a standard 3.5mm jack. Apart from running iOS and Android, these two phones have many other features that set them apart. The Galaxy has Qualcomm's latest Snapdragon 855, while Apple has its most recent A12 chip in the iPhone. Samsung has put a brand new ultrasonic fingerprint reader embedded in the screen, plus facial recognition. Apple uses its own version of facial recognition called Face ID, or a PIN, to authenticate and unlock your phone. For storage, you get the choice of either 128 or 512GB on the Galaxy, plus it also has the option to add a microSD card for expandable storage. The XS has three storage options of 64, 128 or 256GB with no expansion option. Both phones are rated as IP68, which means they're water resistant, and wireless charging is standard on both, but the Galaxy also supports wireless power share. You can charge any Qi device like the Galaxy Buds from the back of the phone. Samsung has a 3400 mAh battery on the S10 and 4100 on the S10 Plus. Apple doesn't release official battery capacities, but in teardowns, the XS and XS Max appear to have a smaller battery than the Galaxy phones respectively. But real-world performance is always variable, so stay tuned for our battery tests. The Galaxy is a camera powerhouse with 3 units around the back versus the iPhone's 2. Camera number 1 on the Galaxy is an ultra-wide-angle at 16 megapixels with an aperture of f2.2. The second is a standard wide-angle at 12 megapixels with optical image stabilization and a variable aperture between f1.5 and f2.4, just like last year's Galaxy S9. Camera number 3 is for telephoto at 12 megapixels with an f2.4 aperture and OIS. Compare that to the iPhone, which has 2 rear cameras, both at 12 megapixels with OIS. The wide-angle lens is f1.8 and the telephoto is f2.4. The Galaxy has a special mode for capturing better low-light photos called Bright Night. The iPhone has Auto Low-Light FPS, which is a mode to capture better video in low light. For selfies, the iPhone has Apple's TRUEDEPTH camera with an aperture of f2.2 and a 7 megapixel sensor, while the S10's front camera is 10 megapixels with a wider maximum aperture of f1.9. The S10 Plus adds another selfie camera to capture depth information. Both the Galaxy S10 and the iPhone XS are impressive premium phones, so stay tuned for the review to see how they perform in the real world.